job I want. And so we were about out of town. They said, can you come back? And I said, absolutely. So I was just, like I said, over the moon to be here. I have spent some time in Northwest Oklahoma. I am a ranger. I graduated in 1992 from Northwestern with an elementary education degree. My husband was in Laverne. He was coaching and teaching there. We were there for 7 years. My first teaching job was at Fort Supply in the middle school. Love 7th and 8th graders. If I ever went back to a classroom, that's where I would go back. You know, I think if you're either, you have a special calling for it, or you have something wrong in the brain. Because they're just wonderful, unique children. And I absolutely love them. I'm married to my best friend for 32 years. I feel so fortunate to have found that person, and we were right out of high school when we married, and haven't looked back. Have had a great journey together. I followed him around the state at first because he was coaching, and now he's following me around the state because I am an administrator. But I hope this is our last stop, because I absolutely would love to be here till I retire. I want to get involved with the community, want to be part of making anything in Cherokee better. We have 3 great children. Amanda's 32, and she is a nurse practitioner at the Oklahoma Heart Hospital. She just finished her nurse practitioner degree, and she is gifted us with a 5-year-old grandchild who is the light of our life. And then our middle daughter, she graduated from OU. I had this question so much. They're like, well, are you an OU or an OSU person? And I get real nervous. I'm like, I don't really know what I'm going to say. But I do know what to say, because Amanda graduated from OU because she was going medicine. And OU is a very good school for medicine, and that's the field. Taylor, my middle child, she went to OU for 1 year. And she was unhappy. It wasn't for her, because her goal, she was more on, she was very active in FCCLA, and so she wanted to do something in that area. So she went to OSU for her last 3 years and got her degree in hotel restaurant administration, and went to work for the Choctaw Nation in Southeast Oklahoma. They're doing a lot of building of new casino rooms, bowling alleys, movie theaters. The water parks are fantastic. It's really, really a nice complex that they're putting out there. But she was able to get in and start with American Energy Partners in Oklahoma City. Aubrey McClendon branched out of Chesapeake and started a new company, and she got to be on the ground floor, first 12 people that started that company. So she works for Mr. McClendon now, and that doesn't get me anything. I don't have one inside that office, so not that I would want to, but I really would, because I'm sure that you would want to give our school some money. I know that you would. If you would just listen to me, if you would just hear what I have to say, I'm sure he could find a pocket of money. But we have a young lady who lived with us through high school. Sometimes God just puts people in your life, and you need them, they need you. And she and Taylor were best friends, and she stayed with us, and she went to the University of Oklahoma and graduated with marketing, and she's a realtor in Oklahoma City. And then we have Jake, our last one, who, we love. Jake is and I also forgot to tell you that Taylor also has number 2 light of our life. Karis is 4 months old, so we have 2 grandchildren. But Jake was our child that, and I've told this story, that looked at us and said, in about the 9th grade, 10th grade, I'm not going to college. And we said, oh, yes, you are going to college, because that's what we expect of our children. He said, I'm not going to college. I don't want to sit for 4 years. I know what kind of debt my sisters have from student loans. I don't want that. And I said, you cannot live with me forever, so what is your plan? And he said, I'm going to go to Career Tech for 2 years, and then I'm going to go to Spartan School of Aeronautics. And I said, you know what? He's got a plan. I'm thrilled. But that was a hard transition for us. So we had to learn to be different parents, and we had to learn to be different educators, I went to a conference and somebody said, well, we hear you're giving an interview at Cherokee. And I was like, no, I'm going so-and-so tonight. And then I saw Ruth and Jeremy, and I said, and met them, and one of our representatives just introduced us, and I said, I wish I'd gotten the interview, but things happen for a reason. You guys had a great conference. And before I knew it, the phone was ringing, and I had an interview. And I think that Jeremy Hickman made a call for me, and I appreciate that. And so it said some kind words about just the small interaction that we had had. And so now I owe him like stuff. So now it's okay that he comes in the door dressed in the attire that he came in. Hey, I like it. Come to school like that, Jeremy, any day you want. But anyway, I have done a lot of things, and I wanted to make sure that I had the opportunity to be a principal at the elementary, middle school, high school level. I wanted to know what happened in alternative education. And I also worked for Oklahoma Parents as Teacher, birth to 3, learning about how children develop from time they're born till the time they're 3, and how that affects them coming to school for us, and how they can grip the pencil and make connections. So very, very fortunate to have had the experiences that I've had, so that when I became a superintendent, I wanted to be the superintendent for the entire school, not just I've spent all my career as one principal or one person or another. I wanted to know what happens at every level of the school, because every decision that I make for your children will be based on children, nothing else. Everything that comes across my desk, I say, what is the result of that for children? What does it do good for children? What does it not do good for children? When my administrators come in and they'll have a problem, they will hear me say many, many times, if you don't know the answer, go back to what's best for kids. So that is truly where my heart is. It is with children, and I want to share that with you all for however many years that you will keep me. I did do a 14-month run for state superintendent of public education. I was the first one to file early because I was the superintendent, and I was getting increasingly more disturbed about what was going on under Janet Barisi's regime. And my great-great-grandfather was Speaker of the House of Oklahoma, so I felt like I always thought I would run for something or another. I should have started smaller with like town council or something, but I thought statewide sounded great. So my mom and I jumped in my car after I was a superintendent most days, and we'd jump in the car and we'd go to a meeting, and I would listen to teachers and I would listen to educators say, this is what we have to have. We can't have the things that are going on. And I would tell them, hey, here's what I want to do. Here's how I want to fix it for you. And then about that time, I had a reoccurrence. I have cancer, and I am currently not cancer-free, which has been wonderful. But during the 14 months that I ran, it reoccurred 3 times. And so my oncologist said, here are your choices. You can run for state superintendent, or you can be around to see your grandchildren. And that's what I chose. And I look back on that, and I know that my part was played. I know that my job was to get out there early and start the conversations and get people understanding we had problems. So I'm very proud of what I did. I'm very proud of the meetings that I got to go to. Some of them were 3 people, some of them were hundreds of people. I was just really fortunate to be able to do that. Like I said, my mom right beside me in the car, and we had the best time ever. So I'm thankful for that experience, because that even makes me a better superintendent for you. And that's what my goal is, to make sure that we do great things at Cherokee Public School. We came in, and it's been a whirlwind. I mean, the principals have been so fantastic. Administrators have been great. Teachers came for a meet and greet. I could not ask for a better welcome. I was in a rent house with the second day that I came in, and Ruth helped me so much with that. And so we can sell our house at home, and then we'll be able to look to buy in the near future, because we definitely want to put our roots down. And I'm ready, and he's ready. So I'm very excited. I'm trying to think what else. I know that one of the things I want for saying yes, because the last school I was at couldn't pass a bond because their community was so divided over what they wanted or what they needed or whatever. 5 bonds wouldn't pass. And the facility, they need new facilities, they need transportation, they need so many things to be able to do the best thing they can for their children, and they just would not support it. So the support that you have in your community is unbelievably wonderful. So thank you all so much for doing that. The elementary, we've been going through it several times, getting about to the point to buff and wax the floors and get everybody moving in. There's several projects. One of the biggest questions is, other than the OSU thing, which I didn't really answer, and I probably won't, but no, we are so fortunate to get to just eat the chip and dip while the kids go and rage about who wins or whatever. So, but one of the questions that I'm asked most, when will we be able to play a football game on that field? And the answer is not the first 2 games. Our football coach and I will be meeting with representatives from Northwestern probably late next week. We're hoping to have that all set and done, and we'll be playing our first 2 games up at the field in Alva, so that the kids can go and have a really good time and in the field and on the turf and be able to do that. But the timeline for that to be finished is, I don't know. I've had so many meetings with so many contractors doing so many things, but I really do think that I would say we will probably be on there by the middle of October. And the reason that it gets stretched out so long is that, as you all know, we've had an enormous amount of rain that we don't normally have. Just, if you want it to rain, start a building project. I promise you it'll start raining. The last building that we put up at Bennington, we started an ag building and a concession hitting facility, and we had a technology bond, and this day that we got everything set with plans and everything, it started raining and didn't stop until it was finished. And then we had a little tornado that came through the building too, so we got to deal with tornado damage plus building some buildings. So it was quite the experience. I don't mind building buildings, and tornadoes I can handle, but when we put them together, it becomes really crazy. But anyway, so that's my best guesstimate. But what I will say to you is that we are probably going to hold our next board meeting here in the auditorium, because we are going to have the architect and the general contractor here to make a presentation to let everybody know what the plan is and where we're going. And you can ask questions, and you can say, hey, when's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? And then we don't have to answer those questions, and you guys can really get to them. And then I'm going to give you all their phone numbers. So Donna said that. But it's really coming along. Really, I know that it doesn't seem like it's coming along as nicely as it really is, but it is. There's quite a bit of movement today out there. I told somebody, I said, tell them it's because the superintendent demanded it, so I'll look really good. But they're doing that. The elementary, it's got some work to do on the parking lot. Then we've got softball, baseball field to work on, shop disc, and the track is going to be unbelievably fantastic. I'm telling you, when all this is finished, we are going to be the school everybody wants to be at, not only for that, but because of our academics. And we've made some changes to our schedule to really up the game in our 3, 5, and 8, which are the tested areas from the State Department. And we're hoping to see some really good results of that. We're also going to be looking at our ACT scores and saying, what can we do to increase those scores? Because that's the score that means something to kids to go to college. It's not the 7 ELIs, it's the ACT. So we're going to make sure that those kids are prepared and getting a good ground underneath them and able to go to school and not take remediation. Because that costs you money, but doesn't get you credits. But other than that, I haven't done anything. I've just sat in the office. No, it's been very busy, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up to anybody who has any questions, because I think it's been in the paper, kind of the whole spiel I've just done, and there's a little video out, and I just wanted to invite everybody in and see the auditorium, and if there was something that I could answer that you wanted to know, I sure will do it. I'm 50. There's a question for you. school, start the 13th. Teachers come the 11th. We're going to have 2 pre-Ks this year. We've got a lot of numbers, so we're going to split them in 2. And we're going to do a really good job for those little babies that are coming in. And then we're going to have the 5th grade's going to move over to the elementary. It was a thing for me. Developmentally, I don't think the 5th graders need to be in with 6th, 7th, and 8th. You know, they're just not ready. I'm not ready. If I was a 5th grade parent, I wouldn't be ready. But they need to be given their own environment to be able to get the best education before they go into that scary middle school. And I hope that's what we're going to do for them. And make some other changes as we go. And the changes that we make when they don't work, we're going to change them. We're not going to stick with something that doesn't work. And we're going to go and we're going to find the best methods and the best teachers and retain them, because I tell you what, this is a good job. Cherokee is a great job for a teacher. They've got great people who support them. The principals are fantastic. The school is great facilities. The job is a very good job, and I hope to retain the very best of the very best, and I think we will. So, since y'all don't have a question, I'm going to keep talking.
What about technology?
Technology?
With the students and so forth.
One of the things I'm most proud of, I'm proud of a lot of things that I did with Bennington. I was there 5 years. Was we got together, which I'll probably do next summer with our teachers, and we said, what do we want for our school as far as technology? And we decided we wanted to go one-on-one with iPads. We wanted every student in our school to have an iPad accessible to them for educational purposes. So the first summer, all the teachers got one. And then we went to national conferences on technology to be able to learn about strategies and implementation. The first summer, we took just a small group of teachers to the national conference, and it was so good, and it was such a team-building experience that we used some of our federal dollars, and we took the entire staff if they wanted to go. Our board members went with us if they wanted to go. We went as a team because we were on a mission to be able to provide the best services to kids technology-wise that we could. And the biggest thing you can do wrong with technology is not give the people that are going to be utilizing it the professional development to be able to want to do it and to do it. So we did that, but in the first year, we piloted the advanced placement kids, we piloted the concurrent enrollment kids, and we piloted the academic team. And we gave them all iPads to see how it would work with kids using them, whether they're going to crunch the screens, what were the issues that we would have with our internet, with our infrastructure. And so we worked through some of that, and then the next year we piloted an 8th grade class. The whole 8th grade class had iPads. And so we didn't take them home, we stayed there. We downloaded textbooks, which were much cheaper to do, and they update all the time. So you're not looking at information that's hundreds of years old. You're looking at current information, and the textbook was probably not $20. So you're looking at something that is less expensive, and it updates. It kind of weighs out the cost of the iPad, because when you think about putting your core curriculum, you're talking about 4 books at $120 as opposed to 1 book at $120. And like I said, you're getting the benefit of the update. So the third year, we passed the bond, and we had $100,000 technology built in, and we outfitted the entire school. Pre-K through 5 had classroom sets and these real cute, cushy, non-destructive cases where they could, if they dropped them or threw them or whatever, they weren't going to break. And we didn't have any, so we're excited about that. And then we get the 8th graders, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. The first year we let them take them home. The second year they stayed at the school, because you learn as you go about what's going to work and what's not going to work. But then the high school were just fine with it, and they took it and they ran. The teachers collaborated with their classrooms. They worked together on projects. The kids that maybe don't have a group, that they kind of are by themselves, they became part of the whole, because those are the kids that knew technology, and they were teaching it to the kids around them and interacting together. So the social atmosphere of our school changed. There weren't the cliques of these people, because we had a internet cafe kind of during our nutrition break, where they could take it into the cafeteria, they could use it and together and kind of, be able to work with each other on whatever, and you have the trouble that you're always going to have with on the wrong sites or not doing what they're supposed to do, or but those are things that you take care of as they come by, and you fix that as you go. So it was fantastic. Also, one of the things that it did was it helped our kids when they went to college. They had already had the experience of at Moto where they knew where to go when their teacher was assigning assignments. They had a classroom that had their own group, and they could sign into the teacher's group, and they could talk to the teacher back and forth. One of the things that was possible was if the teacher was sick, say they're a math teacher, there was the ability through that for that teacher to come on their screen and do a math problem and say, hey, this is how you do it. If you still have more questions, I'll be back tomorrow. So many opportunities are there with technology. And so that's one of the goals that I will have in Cherokee, is to make sure that we get where we need to be with technology. And I talked to our technology guy today. There's an iPad cart going to the elementary, 30 iPads in the cart, so that's our beginning. And he said, and I want to order 60 more for the high school, middle school, but Mr. Ellis thought maybe your name would look better on that purchase order. And I said, oh, thanks, but okay, we'll talk about it. So we are on our way. We are on our way, and we'll figure out how to get there. But before I do that, I want to visit with the people that it means the most to. I want to get the teachers together and say, what are your goals and where do you want to go and how do we want to get there? And then we'll start planning and we'll build it. So that's, I think technology is, we are doing a disservice to children when they come to school and they already know how to use your iPhone and they're 3 to 4 years old. They know what to do on the iPhone and on an iPad to get to their apps. And if we come in and we do not foster that and continue that, we're doing a disservice to children because we're just keeping them back. So I like technology. But it's ever-changing and very expensive, but it can be done. Any other questions? Technology. That's all for me. I just can't say enough how excited I am and so grateful to be here.
Schools and areas are close together. Have you had any, since you're brand new, have you had any contacts from any other superintendents in the area?
No,
like
not
Rousey
yet.
or Elliott?
No, not yet. What I really wanted to focus on this week was getting into Rotary and Lions and getting to the papers and really getting the welcome mat out to come and meet and greet. And so I'm sure that we go to conferences together and I'll probably know their faces and put names with them already. And really we network together a lot, the superintendents from the other areas, and we bounce things off each other and we try to outdo each other every chance we get. But they are great resources, along with our technology director at Career Tech in Alva. Am I correct? It's in Alva. That we all meet once a month, and I'm sure they do at Alva too. And we get there and we discuss all the latest legislative issues. We make sure that we're on top of the changes coming through. We voice our opinions about everything. And we all have opinions, but and we can all talk forever. But not yet. That'll be on my list of things to accomplish. Well, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. If you need anything from me, my door is open. I'm in the high school office. Mr. Hickman and I are there, and Ruth is at the elementary. Mr. Hutchins, he is in the, what hall would you call that? The junior high hall, and he is going to be the assistant principal this year, and he is going to be doing all the discipline for the kids, and we've talked about go by the handbook, go by the handbook, go by the handbook, make sure that you're consistent. He is on board with that, and always know that I'm the next, after your principal, I'm the next step, and then the next step is the board. And shouldn't be anything that is a hard process. We sit down and we communicate correctly, and it'll go where it needs to go, and we'll get things taken care of the way they need to get taken care of, and hopefully today, and he's quite a character.
He's an alumni, you know.
I have to tell you this story, and I don't know how to tell it to you today, but my key didn't work to the front door. So I'm standing out there, sweat coming down my face, and so I text him. I think Jeremy's in there. So I text him. I say, if you're in the building, come let me in. And so it was a long time. And I was like, oh. So I get this text back, and it says, I'm on Grand Lake. They haven't given the Speaker of the House a key to the building yet.
Oh, that was cute.
Are you kidding me? Because I had just put his number in my phone today because he texted me, welcome to Cherokee. And I texted him back and I said, oh my goodness. Thanks for, texting back. I'll have to find a way to separate you and your brother's names out so you don't get a lot of school texts. So I was like, man, not Grand Lake, nice. So anyway, that was my cross wires for today. But thank you again to the board members that are here for giving me this opportunity. And I hope the community will enjoy the school and be here